Let's be honest for a moment. Saying no is tough. We've all been there. People pleasing, doing things we don't actually want to do. But why? Why do we choose to do things even if we don't want to? Every time you say yes when you actually mean no, you're letting someone else dictate how you spend your time and your energy. As Damon Zaharias puts it in his book, The Art of Saying No, each unnecessary yes is like handing the keys over to your life. Steve Jobs also once said, "I'm just as proud of the things I haven't done as I am of the things I have done." Today, I'll show you how the art of saying no allows you to reclaim control of your time, energy, and ultimately your personal well-being. The problem most of us face is that we've gotten used to prioritizing other people's approval over our own genuine desires. Often this behavior stems from fears deeply embedded in our psychology. Fear of conflict, rejection, or just being left out. In The Art of Saying No, Damon highlights a critical point. Each time you struggle to refuse someone, you reinforce this cycle, making it increasingly harder to actually say no. The struggle manifests in various ways. Fear of conflict. You're scared your refusal will spark confrontation or cause disappointment. Desire to be liked. You're worried saying no will cause other people to see you as selfish or unhelpful. Obligation and guilt. You feel you owe people your time and energy, and guilt drives you to say yes. These tendencies lead to real consequences. Your calendar fills with commitments you don't want, your energy drains from constantly juggling tasks, and your stress multiplies. Gradually, you lose control over your own life. Think about it. How often have you agreed to doing extra work, doing family favors, or even minor requests just to avoid saying no? This behavior ultimately becomes unsustainable. Eventually, the strain of overcommitment leads to burnouts, frustration, and resentment towards yourself and those you were trying to help in the first place. Learning to say no flips the script completely. Instead of feeling trapped by expectations, you reclaim control over your life and decisions. Here are some key benefits to saying no the right way. You reclaim your time. Saying no frees up time to things that genuinely align with what you actually want. You prioritize projects that actually matter to you. You enhance your relationships. Ironically, setting clear boundaries makes relationships stronger. They respect your time and interactions become more honest. You boost your confidence and self-esteem. Each time you say no, you reinforce your personal boundaries. This assertiveness builds more confidence and self-respect. But how do you say no the right way? Keep these things in mind when saying no. Doing it more often will make the process easier each time. Reflect and clarify your boundaries. Clearly identify your core values, your goals, and personal limits. Decide exactly what you will and won't accept. Learn the art of delayed response. Don't immediately respond to requests. Allow yourself space to consider carefully. For example, if somebody asks to do a meeting next Monday, you don't immediately say yes. You say, "Let me check my schedule and I'll get back to you." This way, you give yourself time to carefully consider if you want to go or not. Use clear, concise language. Avoid vague statements. Communicate your decision respectfully but firmly. For example, somebody asks you to commit to doing photos for them for 2 weeks. When they ask you, you say, "I appreciate you thinking of me, but I won't be able to commit to this right now." When you say this, they respect that you have your own schedule and that you already have something planned, and that reinforces the relationship, as I said earlier. Provide a simple explanation, but don't over-explain. You don't owe detailed justifications. A brief explanation could allow the interaction to be more smooth without compromising your stance or the choice you made. For example, somebody wants to do a photo shoot this week, but you're fully booked. You say to the person, "I'm fully booked this week, so I can't help this time." And that's it. Ultimately, not committing is just as important as committing. It allows you to direct your time, energy to things that actually matter to you. Remember, saying no isn't about rejecting people. It's about choosing where your priorities lie and giving your best self to those commitments. I want you to think of no as a protective shield and complement to the sword of saying yes. Reflect on your boundaries clearly, practice saying no respectfully to minor requests, and notice how your productivity and your well-being will get better. What's your biggest struggle when you say no? Share your experiences in the comments below. If you think this video was helpful, leave a like and subscribe. My name is Gideon, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.